What's up, people? How y'all doing on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? I just wanted to hit you with this video real quick. Um, I wanted to touch bases on this R. Kelly case. I was just find out some information about this case that I really didn't know, and it is kind of, let's say, worrisome how they can use the law to kind of put whatever charge they want on you and railroad you into jail. Now let's get this straight. I don't condone no messing with little girls and all of that shit that he did. But the problem I'm having is that they didn't charge him with none of that. They didn't charge him with messing with a minor or having sexual relations with a minor or none of that, those type of charges. They charged him with some racketeering um, type of charge. Just it doesn't make a lot of sense. And the reality is, it's a little scary if they can use a law like this. That means they can railroad anybody into jail for any reason. Don't even matter what the evidence. The law can break the law, put you in jail, and what? They showing right here that they can do this to you. And what you gonna do about it? But as you see on this picture here, this is Cory Holcomb. He has a 5150 show, and this right here is just for informational purposes only. This is just for informational purposes only. Don't own the copyrights to this. But I think that he because R. Kelly called into the 5150 show to talk to Cory Holcomb, which is a comedian. And I mean, you can go check out 5150 show too. It's funny. You know Cory Holcomb is a comedian. He funny as hell, but he raw now. So if you got thin skin, I wouldn't go over there and listen to the 51. He might offend you. You might be mad after you get done watching the 5150 show if you got thin skin. You see. So yeah, I want you to just listen to this, because what happened is R. Kelly called into the Cory Holcomb show, just explaining some of the fuckery that's been going on in this case. All right. So listen to this. So this is the message he wants to get out to as many as people as possible. So listen to this.
Feel like the brother had to say. Check it out. Sharon Winbush and my man Gorgeous Dre, thank y'all for helping me connect with the brother and making this information happen. We're going to play the video. I just want y'all to listen to what R. Kelly has to say, because there's information he wants the public to know about this scandalous ass law they got. That, if you ask me, you can lock anybody up for anything with this law. But anyway, go on here, play the audio. I'll be back with the crew.
In the city where anything is possible, something's
in a high-profile federal case, repeatedly contacted these people with this tampering, interference in my federal trial, which influenced the outcome of my trial. Do we ignore that?
did you hear that? So some federal agent illegally got R. Kelly's records and jailhouse communications and all that, and gave it to a podcaster named Tasha K. I heard that name back when he was first going through court, and this lady did have information that nobody else had, which is illegal for them to do. Let's continue. Because see, what that did, he just said it exposed the witnesses in their case. How do you, at that point, this is before the trial even started, so how do you, at that point, even receive a fair trial? How do you even let that even go on legally? Like...
who was accused of being a drug addict, selling drugs, robbing people, and even pointing a gun at the belly of a pregnant woman. He was accused of threatening to kill the woman in her fetus just to rob her. But just because people get accused of committing crimes don't always mean that they committed the crimes they were accused of committing. Which brings me to my point. Do we ignore the law? Kneeling on a man's neck for 9 minutes because of what he allegedly did? Were the officer or officers justified for what they did just because that man was accused of crimes? No. They were not. Why? Because the law broke the law. No matter what that man was accused of, the law broke the law. And did not get away with that. Why did they get away with it? Because there was a full, transparent investigation done on the officers and what they had done to this man. And it turns out all the drug users, selling drugs, robbing people, and using point guns at the pregnant woman threatening to kill her and her baby, all of these alleged crimes that he was accused of committing did not even matter because the law had broken the law. No matter how they tried to make that man look like the bad guy, it did not work because the law broke the law. And in my case, the DOP disciplinary hearing officer ain't broke an unprecedented amount of federal laws, stealing and sharing all of my federal restricted law enforcement information 153 times during the course of 6 straight months, giving it to a YouTube blogger to give it to government witnesses. In my case, while I sat in a damn bathroom for 4 years, fighting for my life, fighting for my freedom.
This call is from a federal prison.
And looking at a fucking search warrant that shows that these federal crimes were committed against me by this mysterious DOP officer named. Let me ask you something. Excuse my language, but does the law get to ignore the law at their own discretion? Is the media truly fair? didn't understand. Then she left very mad. Then I had to pay her for this. She went, ended up testifying guilty. And I don't find out until 3 weeks before my verdict. 3 weeks before my verdict, that the prosecutors came and told the lawyer that somebody had leaked some of my information. But they played it down. They didn't even say what it really was. Well, now I have a search warrant, and I just ran a lot of stuff off of that search warrant. And that's why they didn't tell us, because it would have stopped the trial. If the jury knew about that, and anybody that has said knew about that, my trial would have went a whole nother way. If you don't mind, man, I'm gonna have to hang up on this. Gonna hang up on me, and I can call you back and pin up like another hour.
I bet.
Thank you so much, man.
Brother, I know you. I respect you, man. Hey, my people will know this.
Alright,
Respect.
thanks, Cory.
Alright.
So there it is, folks. That's a phone call from federal prison from R. Kelly to Cory Holcomb, who runs the 5150 show. And I don't know, what do you think? It seems like, you know, there's a lot of people that think that because if he is supposed to he's supposed to have been accused of dealing with underage girls and raping them or whatever, why doesn't he have any of those charges? Why did the district attorney in Chicago dropped all of those charges? And they charged him and they convicted him with some racketeering bullshit. Just some vague bullshit of moving a girl from one state to the next, some shit like that. It's crazy. It's crazy what they convicted him of, but it had nothing to do with that. So it's just, for me, it's just, like I said, all of that stuff that he was doing, let me tell you something. These girls that he was with, y'all have to understand that these girls' parents were involved in this stuff. Like there's rumor, I ain't even gonna say it, but R. Kelly was dealing with these girls' parents and sometimes these girls' mothers too. You see? So the parents set these girls out. You set these girls out there. You gave permission. You sent them to R. Kelly. They can sing knowing your damn child can't goddamn sing. Shut up. Stop it. What you think was going to happen? And see, mind you, R. Kelly was paying these people for a long time. And when the money ran out, that's when they start talking. That's when they start coming up again. And now you got people, do you know R. Kelly royalties and all of that stuff is worth like $1 billion? Oh, this is a good way to get a hold of all your shit. And you can never get it back if you're doing 30 years in prison. You see? So we got to be careful of what we rooting on here. Just like with Bill Cosby. They railroaded the shit out of Bill Cosby. And they was able to do it. Why do you think they had to let him out? Once he started talking some real money and buying up some real shit, they said, oh no, we about to make sure that's never going to happen. Put you in prison, dry up all your money, suck up all your money, trying to fight this case, put you in prison anyways. That type of stuff only happens to black people. If you have made a lot of money in this country as a black person, or if you're a musician and you got catalog that's worth a lot of money. You better be careful, especially if you didn't get down with the game plan, if you didn't go through the ceremony. Yeah. Do you know how much Prince and Michael Jackson shit is? Michael Jackson had the Beatles. You know how much all that shit is worth? And see, Michael Jackson made a song called "They Don't Care About Us." He wasn't getting down with the game plan. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful of the things that we let just slip by. Be like, hold on. Okay, if he did some of this stuff, then he should be punished for that. But what is all this extra stuff? So that means you can do this to anybody. Any black person with money, you want to come and get their money, you can just make up some charges and put them through the ringer and suck their money and throw them in jail for something they ain't even do. Or for something that they weren't even charged for. So it's just weird. Let's finish this video.
Let me see. What they say?
This call is from a federal prison. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from Robert Kelly. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block, you may begin speaking now.
Hello?
How you doing, man?
What's up, brother? Finally caught you, man. I don't know why I kept missing.
I know, man. It's tricky. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, so you know how they go.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear from you, brother. And I was talking to Dre, and Dre told me a lot about what was happening, man. And you know, I do my 5150 Show podcast, and I wanna try to put some information out there so a lot of people can know as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got like 10 to 11 questions minutes. And I wrote something, so I don't be scrambling. You know, it's legit. I'll read it to you.
Let's go, Rob. Let's go.
Let's go, Rob.
Man, I appreciate it. Bear with me, man. I'm a terrible writer. Just terrible speller. But I'm reading my own writing, so bear with me.
Okay, brother. It's all good.
Okay, first of all, my attorney and I have a search warrant. They was executed on a federal DOT disciplinary hearing officer. And for those that don't know it, federal disciplinary. And that wasn't the answer she wanted to hear. In fact, it only made her angrier. And when she saw that judge, whose name is David M. Wiseman, and the search warrant on the guilty officer A was executed by federal special agent Matt Blue, MATTLOUX. He's with the Department of Justice of the Inspector General. That's the OIG. Let's just call it for what it is and stop pretending. The law broke the law. DOT Officer A broke the law by passing my confidential jail records unauthorized to a blogger named Tasha K. Tasha K broke the law by sending all of my jail records to a star witness in my high-profile federal case. Repeatedly contacted these people, witness tampering, interference in my federal trial.
Call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call and all future calls, press. You may begin speaking now.
Of course.
Brother Rob.
Sorry to finish, bro.
Oh yeah. It's all good, man. Give it to me. I want you to get it out.
You don't want to find out the hard way. Listen to the song.
That's him. That's him. Just in case you didn't believe if that's him or not. You know that voice.
I'm just making sure that's my voice, bro. Making sure you know that's my voice.
That's your voice. Nah, that's your voice, man. That's that voice everybody has grown to love, man. I mean, I don't even know if you remember me from at the basketball court at the Y on 63rd and different things.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Trust me, I do.
It's me, bro. It's me, bro. I hope that we find a way to make some shit happen in this thing.
How we and all of them.
Yeah. That's what's up. Oh, yeah.
I got you, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm just in a kicking time in a casket right now. Buried alive, kicking, that's all.
Oh, man, I really believe you're going to get up out that motherfucker soon. It's a test of your patience right now. But, brother, this information, most people don't know this. So it's good you're giving it to us.
Okay, cool. Well, here I go. Okay. Bear with me. Tasha K, who has publicly stated on all of her YouTube platforms that she shared my federal law enforcement information with my girlfriend at the time, who after seeing that restricted information became very, very angry with me to the point she came to the visit at the MCC in Chicago where I was being detained. And at that visit, she did nothing but curse me out, telling me about things I had said to my other girlfriend, things I had told my other girlfriend and my attorney, of which neither of those things she should have known about. Because I was only talking to my other girlfriend on the BOP's phone. And I only talked to my lawyers on the BOP's phone. So how could she have known about not only my conversations with my other girlfriend, but also with my attorneys? How could she have known? She would repeat exactly what I said on the emails to my other girlfriend.
So just think about that. Conversations that he's having with, his peoples or even just his attorney. You're supposed to be able to have conversations with your attorney and not be released. These folks were releasing the conversations to his attorney, to a podcaster who was contact the other girl, which was a witness in the trial. God dang, I can't see how with that information you can say that conviction they gave him was legal. Like, something ain't right.
And she was very upset that I had given my other girlfriend a nickname, which was Cookie. Which, by the way, they talk about that in the search warrant where I called my other girlfriend Cookie in the search warrant. And she yelled at me saying, I know you call her Cookie. Don't fucking lie to me. I saw those emails. And she was right. I did give my other girlfriend that nickname, Cookie. But how did she know? Who showed her my emails? Then she went on yelling out things like, I also heard you telling your attorney that you was not going to leave her for me.
What?
In which was right again. Because I did talk to my attorney and tell him that and more. Then she yelled out and said, don't fucking lie to me because I heard you talking on the phone.
Yeah, they gave them
I know your fucking
recordings.
voice. And when she said that to me,
Wow.
I was dumbfounded, trying to figure out how the hell she knew these things. She started calling me liars and all kind of names, telling me to get rid of my other girlfriend. And if I didn't, then she was going to leave and do what she had to do. And I told her I was not going to leave my other girlfriend. But if either of them wanted to leave, then I would respect that and honor that. And that wasn't the answer she wanted
federal prison.
And she definitely lived up to the name Star Witness. The reason I say that is because every bit of anger, every bit of jealousy and hatred that I saw in her eyes at that visit back in 2019 was the same anger, jealousy, and hatred that I saw in her eyes when she was on the witness stand. Except it had grown and now looked like a woman that was truly scorned, seeking revenge, and had the whole government backing her up. Well, now I have obtained a search warrant that was executed on the BOD disciplinary hearing officer A, who the government continues after 4 years calls her Officer A. The search warrant on Officer A was executed back in February 2020 before I had ever gone to trial. The search warrant shows that the BOP officer had illegally accessed my federal law enforcement information 153 times within a 6-month period, which means for 6 months she was doing this. The search warrant shows the BOP officer A had illegally scanned 12 pages of my federal restricted law enforcement information and sent it to her own personal Gmail account. The search warrant also shows that the BOP officer A had illegally shared my private restricted law enforcement information with a famous and very influential blogger by the name of Tasha K. The search warrant shows that Tasha K had illegally received all of my federal restricted law enforcement information from the people.
All right. I think we kind of heard some of that already.
It is not a price tag or some prosecutor's trophy. But my freedom, it lies in the midst of the investigation. This BOP officer who stole my records, who stole my recorded phone calls and shared them illegally. That's why I want everybody to write to the Department of Justice. 950 Pennsylvania Avenue, NW, Washington, D.C. 20530. And I gave you guys the number to the search warrant. You can look it up yourself. It's public knowledge. It was sealed at first. Now it's unsealed. I got 30 seconds.
Hey, brother, when I tell my people about this, they're going to write. Because nobody likes the way the system is playing you and anybody else by creating crooked laws inside of the alleged good laws. So, brother, it's all good. I'll talk to you soon, Kels. I'm always open for you.
Make sure they send you the email so that way if I ain't got minutes, I can at least email you.
Okay, bet.
All right, boy.
All right, brother. Respect.
If you want white teeth, stop brushing them. Seriously, here's why.
Anyone suffering from too
World, are y'all ready?
5150 show, DJ Day.
All right. There it is. So I just wanted to play that real quick because it's just frightening that they can use whatever law and make up whatever bullshit law to throw you in jail. Don't even have nothing to do with the original claims that you said they said you did. They couldn't get you on those charges, I guess, because they dropped them all in Chicago, so they came up with something else to give him. And then use a woman that used to be his girlfriend because she's scorned and mad, and use her as the top witness, the number one witness against him to give him those 30 years. That is unbelievable. Does anybody think that shit sounds right? There's no way in the world that's right. Well, damn. I'm telling you, folks, especially black people, they can do it. Let me tell you, even if you just an American, period, you should be looking at like, damn, they can do that to you. That should worry you too. Because at any time, they can just come up with any bullshit to railroad you behind bars. Damn. You see, and it doesn't even, for black people, it doesn't even matter if you got money. You see what they did to Bill Cosby, like I said. It don't even matter if you got money. They coming to get that money. That's the whole objective. But what do you think? I just wanted to share this information and just, put it out there, like, we got a crooked ass system, and I'm telling you, you can say what you want about R. Kelly, but this is some bullshit, and we all know that shit. So, yeah, this is a beautiful Saturday, and you guys enjoy your Saturday. I'm about to.